Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Friday, June 18th, 2021. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Well, it is pretty nice out there right now, but you can already start to see some of the signs of increasing humidity throughout the region. We have dew points already in the lower 60s in southern New Jersey. Temperatures overall range from the mid to upper 50s in your higher elevations, lower to mid 60s in your suburbs, and mid to upper 60s in your urban areas and down towards southern New Jersey. Wildwood's already at 70 degrees. Overall, not going to be a bad day at all. We're going to have this southerly wind, which has an air mass basically coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. And that's going to support tranquil weather conditions with the increase in cloud cover towards the evening as this high pressure system pushes off the coast. Now, we have quite a bit of trouble throughout the eastern United States here. We have this tropical low, not yet a depression, not anywhere near a tropical storm just yet, around the Gulf of Mexico. We have cold front boundaries approaching, and we have a lot of tropical moisture to work with. So let's walk this through. Now, for now, we have clear skies. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see trouble off to our west here. On the infrared satellite picture, you can see this whole situation play out. Let's go down south first, because I'm sure everyone is keeping an eye here on what may bubble up here around the Gulf of Mexico. Now, there's going to be all this focus about whether it's a potential tropical cyclone, which is what we're calling it right now, the National Hurricane Center, or tropical depression, or tropical storm. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Okay, the primary threat here is not about the winds. It's about all of this moisture here, this percolating nastiness right here is a lot of heavy rain. It's also a lot of tropical moisture that is going to be lifting north into the southeastern United States today, and for the rest of this weekend expanding northward towards basically New England. Meanwhile, while all of that moisture is lifting northward, this cold front will be approaching, but it'll be stalling. See, it can't run past all this tropical moisture. So as a result, it's going to stall out over the region. And that means a threat for thunderstorms throughout the weekend. Not a washout, but some of these thunderstorms are going to pack a bit of a punch. Then we wait for a stronger cold front that is up in Canada right now that will be diving towards the region by the time we get to Tuesday. And that, combined with all of this tropical moisture, is going to lead to widespread showers and thunderstorms. In the meantime, an increase in humidity and temperatures basically in the 80s, a few lower 90s here and there around the Philadelphia metro. You can see on the radar here, just plenty of moisture definitely lifting northward from the Gulf of Mexico into the Gulf Coast. This right here is pretty impressive, right? But by the time it gets to our area, it's a lot weaker because it loses a lot of its support. So as a result, you get these showers and thunderstorms, sure, but they are much weaker and far more scattered. One could even say isolated. So let's dive into this forecast for today. Increasing cloud cover, but overall a pleasant day with temperatures rising into the mid to upper 70s along the coast, upper 70s to lower 80s away from the coast. For tonight into tomorrow morning, watch out for some isolated showers, maybe even a thunderstorm. Low temperatures will range from the lower to mid 60s over the interior, mid to upper 60s along the coast, maybe 70 in a few urban areas, especially if we get a little bit of fog. For tomorrow afternoon, scattered cloud cover, a mix of sun and clouds basically, right? Watch out for an isolated thunderstorm or two. Look for high temperatures to rebound into the lower to mid 80s along the coast and higher elevations, mid to upper 80s, maybe a few lower 90s around the Delaware River Valley. By the time we get to the evening hours, we get a little bit more lifting involved, so we have the potential for some showers and thunderstorms, especially towards midnight. Some of these could be pretty strong with vivid, frequent lightning, heavy downpours, and wind gusts over 40 miles per hour. By the time we get to Sunday, rinse and repeat. Threat for fog in the morning, isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 60s over the interior, mid to upper 60s along the coast. High temperatures in the lower to mid 80s along the coast, mid 80s to lower 90s away from the coast. On Monday, rinse and repeat, same scenario. Now we have the remnants of our tropical system down here. There's still some question of whether it's maybe around Virginia, or maybe around the coastal waters of North Carolina. That's going to determine just how much rainfall we're going to be dealing with by the time we get to Monday night into Tuesday. So we have to watch this track very carefully. In the meantime, this cold front will be approaching, and we're kind of in between these two. So we get a mix of sun and clouds, isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon. Look for lows in the upper 60s to mid 70s. Thank you, tropical moisture. High temperatures will range from the upper 70s to mid 80s along the coast, mid 80s to lower 90s away from the coast. Now, those lower 90s, they're more likely going to be focused around the Philadelphia metro, and with the idea that we'll see more sun. Now, on Tuesday, the cold front approaches. This passes off the coast. Now, again, if this is a little bit closer to the coast, then we could be dealing with rainfall all day, which will impact our high temperatures. Anyway you slice it, when this cold front moves through, widespread showers and thunderstorms can be expected in the late afternoon and evening hours. And then you have all that tropical moisture that has to be lifted. So it is going to be a very wet day on Tuesday. It's just a question of whether it's going to be focused mostly in the late afternoon and evening hours, or if it's going to be an all-day rain event. So we have to watch that and see how that plays out. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid 70s. High temperatures will vary quite a bit. Look for upper 70s to mid 80s along the coast. Upper 70s to lower 80s for your higher elevations. However, mid 80s to lower 90s can be expected for the Delaware River Valley. Now again, a lot of this depends on these two remaining separate. And you get a little bit of sunshine, boom, you get your temperatures to jump up. But if this is closer to the coast, then you're more likely stuck in the mid 80s. Okay, so that's pretty much the theme. Forecast gets a lot easier from Wednesday on through Friday. High pressures in control with much drier air. We're looking at low temperatures over the interior ranging from the upper 40s to mid 50s. Along the coast, upper 50s to lower 60s. And then high temperatures throughout the region ranging from the upper 60s to mid 70s over the interior. We're talking about the higher elevations, Poconos, Catskills. Mid 70s to lower 80s along the coast, and lower to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley with much lower humidity. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, and as always, stay safe out there.